Good day, viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just Be Tarot. It has been a few days, and I apologize for that. But sometimes a girl just has to recharge. So thank you for your patience in letting me do that. I really appreciate all of you. I hope that everyone caught their um, monthly zodiac reading. If you haven't, please look for it on my channel. Um, all of the zodiac signs are now posted. So there's some good ones, some good reading, some good energy coming in for a lot of you. What else? What else? I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. I am going to be doing a weekend reading to start out with, pulling some cards from several different oracle decks for the weekend reading for the collective, and then I move on to the chat where I answer questions in the order that they come in. I start at the top and go down, so but that's a little later. Right now, Spirit, I'm shuffling for the weekend energy for the collective. What are the messages that we need to know from this deck, please? Thank you. Thank you. There's a concentration on focusing on some of your achievements and being smart about how you go about receiving these achievements or establishing or getting to these goals. Now, I was just told to look at, this is about family, this is about foundation. I was just told to bring your focus in on the house in both of these. Foundation, structure. So it's important that I feel like there's going to be some kind of glow up, or I mean, obviously an achievement, because we have 4 going up to 5. It's like you're going up another step, another notch. Something's coming into your energy over the weekend that makes you feel more confident, more established, getting to where you're going when you're focusing on your goals. So keep an eye out for that energy, because you guys are working hard towards it. I feel like your dreams and goals are just around the corner. I was told to look at the bottom of the deck, and we have deception and envy. So somebody might be trying to mess with your spirit, to mess with your head, maybe making you, maybe knocking your confidence a little bit. It's about jealousy. Also, you might be coming across somebody who has been not who they say they are. Like somebody is masking something. I was told to be drawn to this mask. So somebody's masking something. Somebody's been hiding something from you. They might reveal it because now that mask is lifted over the weekend. So pay attention to that coming in. I'm feeling something like a flow. Going with the flow. I'm hearing flow. Going with, maybe you have been part of this deception, like you're just going with it, or maybe this is, they were so good at being deceptive, you were just being led the whole time, like going with, I don't know, that's gonna, I guess, be different for everyone, but this is somebody who might be coming coming clean at this weekend regarding something they've been deceiving you about or lying to you about or keeping hidden from you. Okay, so let's see what else is coming out for the collective for the weekend. All right, Spirit, what is coming in from this deck? Oop. Reflect on your priorities. Again, this foundation energy. Making sure you're putting what's important to you first and foremost. Starting with where you want to start. What holds the most weight in your life? That's what you have to prioritize this weekend. Again, with this foundation. Your priorities. Getting things in order so you can build upon them. Relax. Yeah, it's been a struggle out there. So Spirit's saying, you know what, you've been working really hard. Things might be emotionally draining for you or physically draining. Maybe you're training for something is what I just heard. You need to unwind. Take a moment for yourself. What else from this deck, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Thank you. We have take a breather. So the up and relax. So at some point this weekend, you're being called to just chill. Just chill. Don't concentrate on anything but yourself. I just heard, like, renew yourself. It's like a cleanse. See how she's in the water? Just freeing herself from washing away all that negative, draining energy. And then we have be real. All right, like I said, somebody is coming clean. Somebody is going to reveal something to some of you this weekend. Coming clean. Focusing on honesty. Where you want things to lead. Being honest with yourself. Like I said, this foundation is really important. Laying the groundwork for something. Being mindful of and honest with yourself of, like, maybe you're trying to budget and this is something you need to be honest with about your spending and what you're spending it on and how you can cut back. So it's not just being real with others, which is you should always do, but be real with yourself. Be honest with how you're handling things. Are you progressing? Are you reaching your goals? Are you moving forward? All right, so let's get some messages from this deck that I've turned out to like so much. This one, I use it all the time. All right, Spirit. Can I have some cards for the collective for the weekend energy? Shuffling for the weekend energy for the collective. Now I'm shuffling for the collective for the overall energy for the weekend, but I will get to the questions in the chat once I'm done. That'll be in a little while. And I do go through, starting at the top of the chat, and answer questions in the order that they come in. So you can be asking your questions while I am doing the overall collective energy for the weekend. I pull 2 cards for each question. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. So, but that is after I pull the overall energy for the collective. So just beware and start getting those questions in if you'd like. Publicity. Interesting, because this is like the star card with this publicity. Somebody might be showcasing something you did or pointing something in your direction, or maybe you're winning an award. Being spotlighted for something, or maybe you meet a star, or a star, maybe you run into a star if you live in like California or New York City, or maybe it's a local celebrity that you meet in your town. You're stepping into something where you're going to be showcased. This could be artwork that's being showcased. You could be maybe, you got your hair done and somebody is looking through a lookbook or something, or maybe you're a model or something, or maybe you're a designer, something along those lines. Your work is being showcased. Something is going to be, there's going to be something surrounding you. Maybe it's a wedding, maybe you're the bride, something along those lines. Now we have birth. So not only does this mean fertility, so some of you who are looking to add to your family, this may be a good time to do it. If you're not looking to add to your family, make sure you're taking precaution. I always like to say that when these cards come out, because it is a good time to procreate. Fertility is in your energy if you're seeing this reading. So just be aware of that. But this is also growth opportunities coming in for you. This could be whatever you have been planning or working on is coming into fruition, or you're very close to it coming into fruition, of seeing the end result of something. I just heard something that you've been cooking up. And I know that's like, something that people say, but you guys maybe you're a chef, or maybe you are, have a new menu item if you're like a restaurant owner. But this is going to be, I just heard, a part of you. Like, this is something that's going to mean a lot, because it's a part of you. It's something that you've desired for so long. You put so much heart and soul and intention into it that it's become a part of you, a part of your existence, a part of your family. I feel like everybody who knows you knows about this project, or what has been going on here. So I feel like this exciting new opportunity is coming in for you. Spirit, what else for this weekend energy? Maybe you're going to get publicity because of whatever it is that you are bringing out into the public is so special and so important that you're going to be publicly acknowledged for it. Now, in the beginning of the reading, I said that these 4 and 5, I felt like this was like a step forward. I felt like you were stepping up to something, going to the next level here with 4 and 5. Well, here once again we have 4 and 5. So maybe you're 45 years old. Maybe your kids are 4 and 5, or your grandkids. Maybe 45 has a significance to you, or maybe it's 54. But I feel like these numbers are definitely playing a role in your life somehow. We have order. Trying to maintain something, trying to get something into place. Maybe things have been rocky, or you felt like maybe I just heard maybe you feel like you are displaced or out of place, and like almost like you have no home, or you don't know what the next step is, and you feel like you're just like here. You're just existing for right now, and you don't feel like there's an order to anything. Things are chaotic in your life. And maybe you're trying to bring more order into your life. And I feel like by building these foundations, by creating and starting at the root of it, is going to help you move along with that progress. What else, Spirit, for the collective for this weekend reading? Don't forget to be asking questions. I will move on to the chat momentarily. Right now I am doing the collective reading, but I will move on to answering questions in the chat. All right. Inheritance. Some of you, I just heard reluctantly. Some of you might be reluctantly inheriting something. Hey, this, I heard reluctant, like this is something that you do not want. And it might be because you had, that person had to pass away, move into the 5D before you were able to receive this. That's always a sad thing. Like I'd rather have the person here than inherit anything. You know, so I feel like that's what you're kind of feeling. Maybe this is somebody who transitioned a while ago, and you're just receiving notice that you are inheriting something, and it really opens some wounds for you. Um, I wonder why reluctantly, though. Some of you are reluctant. I know, I mean, inheritance tax is no joke. Maybe that's why. But you're reluctantly inheriting something. I also feel like for some of you, people are going to start giving you things while you're alive to receive them. Maybe they're getting older or moving on in years, and they're saying, hey, granddaughter, how about I give you this brooch that I always wore? You always complimented me when you were a child, and I thought you'd want to have it and give it to your children. Or something along those lines. Oh, you always told me you loved this ring. Or there's this painting that you always complimented every time you came over. That kind of stuff. So maybe they're starting to give things away while they can see your reaction. So that could be something that you're going through as well. But like I said, you're reluctant to receive it because I feel like maybe you don't want to believe that time's moving on and things aren't going to be, forever. It's a hard thing when people start giving things away because they're getting on in years, and they want you to have a part of them, leave their legacy behind. It's not an easy thing. We have seduction. Now we're talking. We are talking now. So yes, we're raising the energy here. We have optimism. So keep your spirits up. Okay? Be optimistic when we have seduction. Some of you might be going out to have a good time this weekend. God bless. I love to hear it. Love to hear that energy. Raise the energy for other people surrounding you. The world frickin' needs it. Let's do it. Raise that energy. Help other people raise the energy. Yes. Sing, dance. Maybe you're in a band. Maybe you're playing live. Maybe that's where the star card comes in. Maybe you're the headliner in a show. But the goal is here with these two cards is to have fun. Let your hair down. Let out some of that childlike energy and qualities that you have. Okay, so let's see what your person is saying here with the hidden truth. Spirit, what are the messages from the collective's people? And collective, you'll know who it is by the person you think of when this comes out. You know, it could be anybody from your crush to your husband to, you know, somebody who lives down the street, whoever you think of when this comes out. Okay, I hid who I really am from you. That goes along with this energy of revealing themselves. Maybe it's the weekend that they are going to tell you exactly who they are and what's been going on. We have, I don't react when people mention you. All right, what else from this deck, Spirit? What else do we have? Oh, I was just told to move on to this. Messages of love. Okay. So, messages of love we're doing. Same thing. Whoever you're thinking of when these messages come out. Whoop. Ouch. We have healing. Old wound and childhood issues need revisiting. New love, a new love or a recommitment to love is developing. So you could be healing from childhood wounds so you can bring in that new love energy. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to this, please. Help my channel grow. It's absolutely free for you and really helps my channel grow. So thank you in advance for that. We have chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. So if you've been looking for a sign to approach somebody that you have been feel a chemistry, an attraction towards, and you can feel it coming from them too, you are spot on because they feel that attraction towards you as well. Okay, can I have another one, Spirit? Nope, but there we go. Addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. So some of you might be, you know, in a relationship where your partner or maybe yourself is battling addiction, or maybe somebody isn't, maybe you're so focused on, you know, a child who has an addiction, or somebody else you care about who has an addiction, that you're not able to put the effort forth into maintaining a relationship. And that's how it's affecting your relationship. This person could be healing from addiction. and they need to get themselves together. They need to focus on themselves before they can reach out to you and visit this new love opportunity. All right, so I think I am going to move on to tarot at this point. I don't think there's that many questions, though, unfortunately. So, let's see. All right, Spirit, I'm shuffling for the collective energy. Thank you for letting me hear their messages with clarity and fluidity. Okay, so yeah, not many questions. This may be a short reading. Okay, so we have L. Smith, D4C. Hello, Olive Sawyer. Good to see you. I'm doing well. I hope you are as well. Maharguna says hello. A couple of cards for me, please. Oh, I feel a piece of hair tickling me. All right. Shuffling for Maharguna. Spirit, thank you. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse and King of Pentacles. You're not picking up on messages or social cues, is what I'm hearing. This King of Pentacles, it might be a lack of interest, or I feel like King of Pentacles, I just feel like you're not picking up, or there haven't been messaging you, but they could have been ghosting you with this King of Pentacles in reverse. There's no messages coming through from this King of Pentacles that you've had your eye on. Okay, L. Smith says, today I have passed my exam. Congratulations! It was weird. Can you check energy of my professor towards me? Of course I can, L. Smith. Shuffling for L. Smith. What is the energy of their professor? They're in a hurry for some kind of healing, or they're trying to detach, or maybe stay away from. I feel like they were in a hurry. Maybe you caught them when they were in a hurry, but they're trying to detach here. Congratulations, L. Smith. L. Smith also says, by the way, you told me I would have victory and I had it. Oh, that's awesome. I love to hear that feedback. Thank you so much, L. Smith. That's awesome. Maharguna says, what's next in love, please? Shuffling for Maharguna. They want to know what is next in love. What's next in love for Maharguna? What's in their energy, Spirit? It's coming in for romance and love for them. We have the Star card in reverse. I feel like I just heard living in the shadows, like maybe you haven't put yourself out there. Thank you. Yeah, your cup isn't full. Like you haven't... Maybe you haven't been taking care of yourself, but you need to put yourself out there with this Hermit card in reverse. And with this Ace of Cup in reverse and the Star card in reverse is telling me that you step back maybe from, being out in public. Maybe you're laying low from something or someone, but you have to fill your cup. If you want to attract love, you have to love yourself and put love in your cup and take care of yourself to put that energy out there that attracts that love energy towards you. So I feel like in the next couple of weeks, Spirit's saying, focus on yourself. Put the focus on yourself. Put that spotlight on you. And when you do, they're going to follow you to this North Star that's you're right under. Thank you, Marharguna. Lauren, W8K, says, hey, Sarah, I hope you're well. Thank you so much. I hope you are too. Please, could you look at love for me? Absolutely. Let's look at love, Spirit, for Lauren. I feel like there is somebody that you may have a crush on or like intensely that is not treating you the same way. We have the Six of Wands. Can I have another card to clarify the Six of Wands, please? Yep, the Emperor in reverse. There is somebody that you enjoy spending time with, you like hanging out with them, but you shower them with attention, and they do not reciprocate. They don't like being vulnerable, is what I just heard. No vulnerability. Which is tough. They might have their guard up against something, but if you want somebody to be open with you and be treated equally, and if you're putting out yourself emotionally and you want to receive that back, this is not the person that you're going to get that from. At least not anytime in the near future. Thank you, Lauren. Michelle Sandoval says, hi, B. Oh. Is me Jazz. Okay. Jazz, hello. Jazz wants to know what will happen for me next week at work. What's in Jazz's energy for next week at work? Something's going to be revealed to you. They might take something away. Maybe, or maybe you give it away. Like hours, or we have the Star card in reverse and the Moon in reverse. So something's going to be revealed. But it's like they are, maybe they're moving you into a different position for the day or something like that. Maybe they're taking, like, say you're proficient at whatever you do. They're going to take you out of that department, and maybe you have to cover a different department for the day or for a couple days while maybe somebody called out or is on vacation. I feel like, and you're going to feel like you're not good. Maybe you're going to be like, but I want to be up over there. I'm not even good at this. And they're like, too bad, you have to cover, like that kind of energy. Thank you, Jazz. Okay, Tanya Harrington, Tanya Hardington. Tanya Harrington 8787. Hello, what are my spirit guides saying about my career? Shuffling for Tanya Harrington spirit. What are her guides saying about her career? What's going on in the workforce for Tanya? Thank you. Can you clarify that one, Spirit? I'm not sure. Thank you. There's some sort of, I feel like there's changes going on in your workplace, or maybe in the structure of how things are run in your field, because we have the devil in reverse, and I feel like it's changes, um and they're trying to revise things so they have a better flow, or they're striving to make things go more efficiently, or maybe you're trying at work to make things flow more efficiently for others. Maybe that's what you handle in your career. I'm not sure if that's like the whole company, your field, or directly you, and the job that you do. But I do feel like you are really good at whatever it is that you do in your field, because we have the sun card. People often come to you, um, for help, for reasoning, for problem solving. Um, and you're always ready to put your best foot forward and help people. I feel like there's good energy coming towards you in your career. So, that could be, maybe a different title, maybe more money, maybe you become a leader of some kind, something along those lines. You get more responsibility. Hopefully, that means more pay. Hold on, I'm just going to light some more incense. Um, so, I do feel like things are going really well in your career right now. Um, oh, that did not light. A little bit. Thank you while I did that. So I do see good things happening and coming towards you as far as your career goes. Marharguna says, thank you very much. You are very welcome. Oh, that's Jazz. I don't know why you changed your name to that. That is confusing. Um, does my friend Esperanza have any messages for me? Shuffling for Jazz. Does her friend Esperanza have any messages? I feel like she might be trying to send a certain some. I think she is trying with the universe to send somebody your way. I feel like she's conspiring with your guides and guardians to help you achieve. Now, this could be actual a love connection, but this could also be choices, making better choices. Because we know the lovers is a choice card. So, but I feel like this energy, this Esperanza energy, is really trying to look after you and wants to see you headed in the right direction. Pay attention to the choices that you're making. Okay, so M Love, hello. What did he feel when he saw me? M Love wants to know, what did her person feel when he saw her? What did her person feel? Thank you. Oh, too many? What did her person feel? Thank you. I think he was surprised to see you. We have the Page of Cups. Surprised? Spirit, what else? Thank you. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. It's emotional disconnect. I also am getting that he might feel like he's not ready because his cups are empty. This is how he feels. His cups are empty. That means he hasn't been working on himself. He is emotionally exhausted, because what does it mean when your cups are empty? These are the things you need to take care of yourself. So I'm feeling like your person was a little self-conscious when they were surprised when they saw you, because they don't feel like they have it all together right now. They feel drained. They're exhausted. They haven't been taking care of themselves. I mean, you know what it's like to have an empty cup. This person has 9 of them. So this person isn't able to give any emotion or show any emotion because they have nothing to give. They're spent. Thank you, M Love. Jazz asks, what is coming in love for me? What is coming in love? Can I have another card, Spirit, to clarify this one? Thank you. I don't feel like this is, it might not be love energy necessarily, but I feel like you are giving somebody attention that might not deserve it and ignoring somebody else. You might finally be realizing that you have to put your priorities in order. Maybe you're trying to take on too much and you need to put something down. I feel like things have been rocky for you. Maybe mentally, you need mental clarity on something. Because we also have the Queen of Swords, which could be about mental clarity and sorting things out. That could also be about cutting people off. So maybe there are people who you need to cut off Get rid of the bad energy before you invite new energy in. Maybe there's no room for somebody else to come in because you're holding on to the wrong people. Sometimes you have to detach from people so new energy can come towards you. Get rid of the old energy so you make room for new energy. Thank you, Jazz. Why is he reaching out more? This is M Love. Why is he reaching out more? Spirit, why is he reaching out more? Asking for M Love. Why is he reaching out more? Why is he reaching out more? Why is he reaching out more? Thank you. I have another card to clarify that, please. I think it's for ego. I feel like he's down right now. His self-esteem is low, and you give him confidence. You feed it to him. You feed into his ego. Thank you, M Love. Jazz asks, what's in my energy for this weekend? Shuffling for Jazz. What is in Jazz's energy for this weekend? Shuffling for Jazz. What is in her energy for this weekend, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like you are in a hurry for something. Maybe you're going out. I feel like there's good luck for you this weekend, though. But I do feel like, again, you need to take a moment to think and make good decisions. The Hangman is about taking a pause. But I think you taking a pause and making good decisions is going to lead you in the right direction. Thank you, Jazz. M Love is asking for a love reading, of course. I feel like Spirit is bringing in new people for you. Maybe you're joining something or hanging out with a new group of people or putting yourself in positions to hang out with new people so you can be noticed. Or maybe that's what you need to do to be noticed. I just heard putting yourself in situations with new people. Instead of looking from the outside, you need to be putting yourself in the mix. And so if that means that this is a different crew or a different group of people, then that's what you have to do. Spirit's giving you options here. But you have to take them. You feel like you're brokenhearted, but Spirit's giving you ways to fix your broken heart. But you have to put your first, effort forward. Thank you, M Love. Lauren says, okay, thank you, Sarah B. M Love says, hello. How are you doing? I am doing all right. um, been been going through some things in my personal life, but you know what? I'm still here. I'm still trucking along. I am still, um, I've been blessed, so I have to keep my chin up and think the universe will take care of me. And I truly believe that. So I'm still here, still fighting. So um, let's see. Jazz says, also, they might move me up to another department. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's similar to what I said. L. Smith says, you seem so kind and humble. Oh, well, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just really, really love to make this channel a safe place. Um, and I want everybody to know that people are welcome here. They can open up about anything and without judgment and ask whatever questions they need to ask without judgment. And I just want everybody to feel welcome. So thank you so much for saying that. I'm glad it comes across that way because I really do feel that way. Lauren says, person you spoke about, are they the next love interest? Lauren wants to know if the person that came out in their reading is the next love interest. Is the person that came up in their reading new love interest? Is it a new love interest? Ooh. We do have a new path here. So I do feel like it could be. We also have the Page of Swords in reverse. So Spirit's saying you have to trust the universe. I get it, but like this is saying there's not enough details. Not enough details yet to, let me see. I'm going to pull another card. Only because I want to know. Spirit, what path is Lauren going on? What's the beginning of this path for Lauren? You have to start to come out of this resting mode. I feel like I just heard it feels like it was more like you're glowing up. Maybe you are transitioning, like going from like, I'm not saying like transitioning like that, but transitioning like maybe you are, I don't know, like you are getting your teeth fixed or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like you are prepping for when you go back out into the world to be single again and to get your, because it really is a mindset. And it takes a lot of effort to be out in the world in the dating scene. So I feel like this is Spirit saying, you're working on it, getting back out there, but we need to see you actually do it. Um, so I do feel like this is going to be important because I feel like this person, you're ready to start this journey, but you need to be ready too. I feel like you're getting there because it's like so close to getting back out there, because in the reverse, Four of Swords is getting back out there. You've rested, you've healed, and now you're going to be on fire again. So it's so close, right? All we have to do is a little bit more healing. And then whenever you're ready, your journey can begin. Thank you, Lauren. Okay, so Jazz says, remember when I told you about Christian? I called him and he told me that he lost his job. He wanted to know if I was working at my old job, and I said no. Okay, so he did contact you and you called him back. So that's interesting. So you did reach out to him. Interesting. Tanya Harrington says thank you. Oh, you're using your mom's phone. Gotcha, Jazz. Sarah88 says hey. And she also says, will Kay confess feelings for me soon? Sarah88 wants to know, will Kay confess feelings for Sarah88 soon? Thank you. I do see that that is happening. Well, first of all, we have you, Queen of Cups energy. Okay. And then we have Knight of Cups energy coming in. And we have the Five of Pentacles, which is an energy of you not looking from the outside in. This is you actually being in the mix. So I do feel like this is how I'm looking at these cards. Okay. So this knight is riding in and you just see him coming. You're seeing you're like, okay, I got my cup ready. He's got his cup ready, or they have their cup ready, and they're making their way through. Look, you're not alone anymore. You're not looking out. So it's like, I just feel like this is so spot on for this person coming in for you, Kay. Coming in and maybe, like I said, revealing, taking away their mask, revealing themselves. Lauren asks, do you see when this will happen and how? Let's see. Lauren wants to know, when will this happen and how? Well, I see that it's going to happen in the next cycle, which usually means something has to end, or something might have already ended, like a cycle shift. Something ended and something new is beginning. Yep, it's going to be brand new. Page of Cups. So something is ending either in your life or theirs, or coming to an end, and something new is starting. It could be in their life. Maybe they had to cut ties with somebody energetically, spiritually, physically, whatever. It doesn't have to be on your end, but something had to end. But I think the next cycle is going to be a new love coming towards you. Thank you, Lauren. Sarah88 says, has Kay been thinking about me? Has Kay been thinking about Sarah88? Thank you. Yes. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like they have also not only been thinking about you, but I feel like you have influenced them to mature or grow within themselves. I feel like they're going from an immature energy to a mature energy. So this might be a long time coming. You might have liked this person for a while, and they have really tried to focus on becoming more mature and gathering, putting their ducks in a row and creating a foundation to offer something that is more solid for their person. And if it's not you, then they've been working on themselves. They've been maturing. They've been growing. And that's maybe why the universe hasn't brought you together before now. Because they've been really putting time into maturing and getting their life together. Okay, so Sarah88 also says, what should I know for the weekend? Sarah88 wants to know what's coming in for them for the weekend. Okay, so it's time to let down your guard. Time to let down your guard. This King of Wands energy is coming towards you. This is a lot of wand energy. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands. This is saying you need to become more vulnerable. Stop always trying to play it safe. Now, this King of Wands energy, I feel, is a little bit jealous because I'm getting a jealousy energy because when you let down your guard, you might become flirty, energetically appealing, physically appealing to people. And I feel like this person might often take the back seat to you in this energy. This divine masculine, maybe it's somebody that you go out with in a friend group. Doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, this could be your person K, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. But this is somebody getting jealous because of when you let your hair down, you get a lot of attention. And this King of Wands energy, this masculine, does not like it. And this could be switched. But yeah. So I do think that this weekend, if you let your hair down, know that not everybody's going to be happy about it. Thank you, Sarah. Jazz says, does my grandpa, my Mike, any messages for me? Does Jazz's grandpa have any messages for her? Does Jazz, thank you. Too many? Too many. Does Jazz's grandfather, thank you. Jazz, your grandpop is saying to watch out. Somebody might be in your energy. And we also have this deception, masking something, pretending to be something they're not. So just make sure you watch out for this energy. Don't believe everything everybody says. Sarah88 says, is K the right one for me? Sarah88. Thank you. Definitely the person you've been waiting for. And it's going to be revealed to you. You just have to have patience. YM. Hello, long time no see. Well, I want to about Abdallah impressions towards me. I'm not sure if there is... They want to find out more details about you. They want to get to know you better. But I'm not sure that they are... They want to have an attraction towards you. Like maybe there's not that initial attraction, but they want to find out more about you to see if there's an attraction, because I feel like they know you have more layers to you, and they want to find out. There's more to you, is what I heard. There's more to you, and they want to learn about you. And Love says thank you. Mystic Gem 89. Hi, hello. How are you? What happening behind the scenes for me at work? Mystic Gem wants to know what's going on behind the scenes. Well, I can see that you do not love where you're at. I mean, or you're not taking care of at work. You might not be taking care of at work here. We have this Queen of Cups in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. I feel like you put in a lot of energy and you're not taken care of financially, emotionally. You're not supported the way you should be. Maybe it's through employee. Maybe you take a lot of the burden on and that you don't have enough employees under you to help you do your job, or at least do it correctly. Thank you, Mystic Gem. Jazz says, oh, thank you, Jazz. And what has my spirit team been trying to tell me? Jazz wants to know, what does her spirit team, what is her spirit team trying to tell her? Well, somebody is... This might be you. Somebody's maturing. We have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So there's growth here. But there's still a lot of work to do and a lot of knowledge to attain. But there is growth. Mystic Gem says, it's interesting that you take cards sideways. Haven't seen that much. Well, thank you. I think. Michelle Sandoval, that's Jazz, says, love you, B. Love you too, Jazz. Michelle Sandoval, or Jazz says, what energy do I come up? Let's see. What is Jazz's energy right now? What is surrounding Jazz right now, Spirit? You're holding on to something. We have the Four of Pentacles. Thank you. And you are trying to get out of your head. You're actively trying to heal and stay present, but you're also holding on to something. Now, that could be something from the past. That could be you're trying to save money. So that's up to you to determine. But you're actively trying to remain present when you can to avoid anxiety. And Jazz also asks, what qualities am I? Spirit, what qualities does Jazz possess? What is in her energy? That you have a hard time making choices. Hard time making decisions on your own, at least. What else, Spirit? So I feel like that you're indecisive, but you do have a lot of love. Very mature when it comes to love. And you have a lot to give. Thank you. Amarawi says, love guidance with Jay. What's going on with Amarawi and Jay, Spirit? What is going on with Amarawi and Jay? What's the energy there? I do feel like you guys might be coming together, as far as you guys might be going from single to a couple, because this is very independent energy, and in the reverse it's like you are counting on somebody now. It doesn't necessarily mean you're dependent on them. It just means you're, you know, part of a couple. You want to be in their energy. I also see, though, this person might not be financially stable. So watch out for that. If this person tries to, like, if you guys want to, or this could even be you, but I feel like it's them. It could be you. Maybe they're just not good with money, or you're just not good with money. But it's like maybe you want to be together because of finances. Maybe you're helping them get through a situation, a bad financial situation, or vice versa. I feel like something's going to happen with finances in this person. Okay, Amarawi says, how does John see me? Amarawi says, how does John see me? How does John see Amarawi? How does John see Amarawi? I'm not sure that you're in his head, honestly. We had the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like he doesn't think of you only when he's in your energy. Anything else, Spirit, you can tell me about this 8 of Swords in the reverse? There's better energy coming your way. Okay, we have 8, 8. One's in the reverse and one is not. I feel like there's better energy coming towards you. This person, you're not on this person's mind. If it was in the upright, then yeah, this person is thinking about you all the time, to the point where they are almost crippling themselves. They're distracted in their daily life. But this person isn't thinking of you like that. You have better energy coming towards you. Amarawi also asked a general reading, please. Sure thing. General reading for Amorelli. What is in their energy, Spirit? Or what is coming into Amorelli's energy? Shuffling for Amorelli, please. Shuffling for Amorelli. Whoop! All of them? Okay. Okay, so I feel like for some reason somebody hurt your ego by not choosing you. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Swords. So your ego was hurt more than anything. But Spirit wants to remind you that you're a loyal, independent person. And Spirit's working on a better opportunity for you. You just have to have patience. Spirit definitely did say take all of them, so I see why now. Thank you, Spirit. Aries 3-4 says, what does Devante think of my last video? What does Devante think of Aries 3-4's last video? Thank you. Here we have the Hermit. I feel like they learned a lot. They learned a lot from it. But I feel like, and then we have the King of Swords, which is an energy of being brutally honest. Maybe being cold at some points. I feel like when they say they learned a lot, it was like in sarcasm. Like, oh, I learned a lot. Like maybe about your personality. I don't know how to read that. But that's how I'm hearing it. Okay, so Aries 3-4 is asking, can I have work advice? Shuffling for Aries 3-4 regarding work. Work advice for Aries 3-4, please. Thank you. Work advice for Aries 3-4. Work advice, please. I do feel like you are doing really well financially, and you're going to keep doing really well financially because you are making sure that anything that has your name on it, anything that your name touches is successful. So you're going to continue to do well for yourself. You're really, really driven. I love that for you. Thank you, Aries. Oh, here we have another one. This is also for Aries. How to keep on being non-codependent as I am feeling a shift. How to keep on being non-codependent as I am feeling a shift. we have advice for Aries regarding how can they keep on being independent? How can they keep being independent and keeping their independence about them? You need to pay attention to opportunities and start planting seeds. Start telling people or looking for, like, I don't know if you're, this is, has to do with home life. Maybe you want to start setting boundaries, putting forth your ideas, seeing how people respond to them, letting people know exactly where you're coming from with honesty. Like planting these little seeds or nuggets in people's ears. And taking the opportunities when they come. Not letting them sit for somebody else. Thank you, Aries. Okay. Randa said advice on my journey. Randa would like some general advice for her the journey she's on right now, Spirit. Shuffling for Randa. Something is coming to an end, but it's going to cause, something's going to come to an end, but something is going to spring from it. This might be, again, making room for better energy coming in. Anything else regarding this death in reverse? Things are going to feel chaotic for a little while. Things in your energy are going to be chaotic for a little while. But once they come together, you'll understand and see the balance there. Rand says, what should I know right now? Rand wants to know what's in their energy right now. You're walking around with a bruised ego. Somebody hurt your feelings or did something to hurt your feelings. Or this might be coming in this weekend. Somebody might do something that hurts you. It's told to take the bottom two cards, which is something coming to an end once again. But it's really going to put you in a position of victory. So whatever it is that bruised your ego and is coming to an end, it's going to set you up for something really good to happen. I don't even, Selvara, Jugana, Juganapa Thicketair. We're just going to call you Selvara. I hope you don't mind. New subscriber. Does Jithan Jalali love for Vengadesh explain and please card show? I always show the cards. Thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate that. Glad to have you here. Does Gitanjali have love for Vengadesh? What is the energy between Gitanjali and Vengadesh? I feel like Jeet is not paying attention, or Geet is not paying attention to Vengadesh. They're distracted right now. There's a distraction there. Randa says, does Libra want to be friends? First, Randa asked, does Libra want to be friends? Does Libra want to be friends? Page of Pentacles. They see the opportunity is there to be friends, and I think they're going to take it. So they do want to be friends. They want to start something. It's going to be slow-moving energy, though. You know, Pentacles is slow-moving energy. So this might be the long game for you. Okay, does Libra want to meet soon? Does Libra want to meet Randa soon? He hasn't made that decision yet. Okay, Silvara. Oh, we're going to repeat this over. And I was going to say that. I bet she's a spammer. Okay, Randa says, advice on how to deal with my workmates. Spirit, do you have advice? Thank you. Let down your guard a little bit. Stop being so defensive. Stop being so defensive is what I'm getting. Pre-83 says, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you, Pre? Jazz asks if I can ask my Uncle Emilio, will he take me to his son's party? Will Uncle Emilio take Jazz? I feel like he will. I feel like he's going to. I feel like your Uncle Emilio has a soft spot for you. And he's always thinking about you and wants the best for you. So I do feel like he's going to step in and take you to the party. Okay, spamming. Thank you, Sarah B. I'm sorry to hear you're going through a hard time at the moment. I've noticed you haven't seen your usual self. Oh, thank you. It's health issues. I was in a car accident, so nothing, not related to the health issues. Two separate situations. So I was, it's just, BS. Like it could have been so much worse than it was. So I'm thankful that it wasn't. But it's just such a pain in the butt. You know what I mean? Like, and it's mentally exhausting. You have a million people calling you, blowing up your phone all day, and it's just leave me alone. And then oh, that's right. I'm not going to be on Monday because I have to buy a new car. So I won't be on Monday. So that's irritating. Like I just put 200. The light bulb just went off. See, this is what I'm saying. Like just this little, like it could be so much worse. But me missing a day of readings is not going to make or break me. Um, but it's something that I enjoy doing, you know? So when I'm pulled away from it, I get annoyed. And it could be so much worse. Like I'm very blessed that I came out of that unscathed and everything is fine. Um, my car was totaled, but it'll be okay. I'll be fine, and I'm gonna grow from the situation, just like I always do. And I didn't want a car payment, but now I'm gonna have one. So I have to put my big girl panties on and just move forward with it. So it is what it is, right? Um, but we'll grow, keep going. It is what it is. I keep saying that. No, we are fine. My health, I'll be fine. I'm going to a bunch of different appointments. I'm not putting it on the back burner anymore. I'm getting seen at the doctor, so we're gonna be fine there. Um, yeah, everything's gonna be a-okay, and I really do trust the universe is working for my best interest. So, universe is always looking out for me, and I am truly, truly, truly feel blessed, especially after the accident, which could have been a lot worse than it was. And um, I just, you have to just move forward, make some adjustments in life. So, thank you for asking, though. I appreciate you. And I'm going to keep my chin up. And thank you for the inspiration. I appreciate you, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. Lauren says, I pray for your healing. Thank you. That is very, very kind. Okay, so Pre says, will Sarthek text Pre again tomorrow? Why do you think I don't show the cards? Like, where is that coming from? Who are you even? Okay, so will Sarthek text Pre again tomorrow? Spirit. Shuffling for Priya. Will Sarthek text her again tomorrow? Thank you. We have the Knight of Wands. I think they want to move slow in this connection. Let's see if there's any more coming out. Thank you. They're not overthinking anything with this. They're taking it day by day. So they may not text again tomorrow because they might feel like it's too soon. Like I said, they're going to take it slow. This is an energy of not overthinking, of keep trying to stay calm, cool, and collected. They want this to last, so they're not going to blow it up. Tracy Huxtable says, does my mom have a message for me? Shuffling for Tracy. Does Tracy's mom have a message? Thank you. There's something that needs to end, Tracy, is what your mom is indicating here. You're in a cycle. that's coming to a close. Something is closing here for you, a cycle that, but you're hurt, you're going to be hurt, or you are hurt by this, this cycle or this path you had been on. But things are going to get better because it's coming to an end. And now these wounds can heal. Spirit, anything else? Right now, you're very, very defensive. You have your guard up. Because you've been so hurt. We also have the Three of Wands in reverse. And Spirit saying, don't be in such a hurry. Don't be in such a hurry. I don't know if Spirit's talking about healing, moving on, or starting a new relationship. But I'm hearing, don't be in such a hurry. So you'll probably know what that means rather than me. Maybe your mom is saying, don't be, maybe that's something she said. Shamika Udana says, any messages to me from the universe regarding love life? Shuffling for Shamika regarding love. I feel like you haven't been out there to put yourself out there. You haven't been out. You have the Four of Swords. Anything else, Spirit? Can you tell me more about this? Thank you. You're not listening to advice. I feel like people, or you're not listening to maybe people coming in. Maybe people are showing you attention. I feel like you're missing opportunities here. Anybody that's interested in you, I feel like you're not interested in them. But you're not even, I heard you're not even giving them a chance. So you might want to think about opening your heart and your mind. I'm not saying you have to settle for them or marry them, but maybe just get to know them a little bit better to see if, you know, they have potential. Selvara, I already answered yours before. All right, so Jazz says, I just need to watch out. That makes sense. Okay, so we have Mystic Jen says, I'm surviving, B. Hope you're well. Thank you so much. Mystic Gem also says, yes, I've done a lot at the workplace and had a lot of passion for the product, and I've been mistreated. Gained a health issue too, so I stepped back in a big way. Oh, that stinks. I feel like you're being mistreated, not being treated fairly. Thank you, Priya. You are growing, Jazz. I'm glad you realized that. Thank you, Jazz. Okay. Jazz also says, I'm just using my mom's phone right now. Gotcha. Mystic Gem said, could you also let me know my partner's energy towards me and our wedding planning? Congratulations! I love that for you. Spirit, what is Mystic Gem's partner's energy towards them and their wedding planning? Oh, I love that. What is Mystic Jen's partner's energy towards them? Loyalty. They're good at communicating details. They're seeking knowledge. They probably go and ask you before they do something or make a decision. All good stuff. Okay, Pri says, how does Tushar see Priya? Pri says, how does Tushar see Priya? Was there a falling out with you guys? We have the Three of Cups in reverse, which makes me think that there was some kind of falling out. If this person was friends with you or has been friends with you for a little while, maybe you got in a fight or something along those lines. What else? We have the Ace of Swords, so that could be that you want communication. I'm going to clarify this Ace of Swords. Spirit, tell me about this Ace of Swords for Priya. Tell me more about this. Thank you. Two of Cups. I feel like they would love a connection with you. We have the Star and the Two of Cups. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. So I feel like there's maybe like you guys just went your separate ways or something with this Three of Cups energy, because they are still very much thinking about you. Would love communication to come through. Would like the seeking an emotional connection with you. Sun Psychic, hello Christy. Good to see you. Miss Tori says, ego's not hurt here. I'm thanking the goddess. Amen. Pri says, why does Tushar unsave my pictures? Why does Tushar save my pictures when unsave my pictures when he saved them in the first place? Because he's playing a game. Yep. He's staying guarded. He cares about you a lot. But I do feel like he's playing a game here with this Magician in reverse. And the Two of Swords in reverse. Like, I just feel like he knows it's going to piss you off, so that's why he does it. Frickin' men, right? All right. Pri says thanks. Trinity says hello. Well, I mean, I try. I do try my hardest. I know I'm... It's hard. I'm sorry, Pri. Trinity says, have I found my soulmate? Shuffling for Trinity. Have they found their soulmate? Shuffling. Ooh. This person, you really adore this person. And this person really adores you back. Let's see what else here. I feel like there might be a lack of sharing emotions, like an emotional connection. I feel like there's a lot of passion here, a lot of attraction, but I feel like there's less emotional attraction than there is physical attraction. So I feel like if you want this person to be your soulmate, either one or both of you are going to have to start sharing emotions openly, telling each other how you feel, um, being honest with each other. This might have started off as like a booty call or something sexual or friends with benefits, um, and developed into something more. But it's at this point, if you would like them to be your soulmate, then you're going to have to start sharing more about your feelings and being honest. Thank you, Trinity. Oh, Priya, I was in an accident, a car accident a couple weekends, or I guess a couple Fridays ago. Not this past Friday, but the Friday before. I'm very thankful that I didn't get hurt physically at all. Um, so very blessed for that. But my car got totaled, so I have to buy a new car. Just wasn't prepared for it. So, you have to do some adjusting financially and all that. And we know how expensive everything is to begin with. So here I am. Like they said, I tell you all the time in all these readings, changes coming in. I've been saying it since what, last year, the beginning or the end of 2024. Change is coming in for everybody. So am I pissed off about it? Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but you had to know it was going to hit you at some point. Change is happening for everybody, and it's all in how you deal with it. And am I going to let it destroy me? Absolutely not. I have to just believe that I am unstoppable and that the universe has my back and always will. So, with that being said, I'm very thankful that I'm sitting here in front of you, um, and I'm able to talk about it. So, I love you guys. You guys are so sweet for even caring. Thank you so much, Pray. Yes, absolutely. God is kind. Thank you, Pray. All right, so 10 minutes. I was going to get off a few minutes ago, but I'm not going to see you guys all weekend and not on Monday. I'll probably come on Tuesday, hopefully. Monday, I have an appointment at the car dealer. So, oh, it's one thing after the other. I swear it's not because I don't love you guys. It's because I actually have stuff going on in real life. I love being here with you. I hope I love that. Um, yes, it has a really soft he loves me. Oh, your Uncle Emilio. I was like, what are you talking about? Okay, so um Jazz also says, I'm so sorry that you're going through a hard. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel that hug. Appreciate you. No, wasn't hurt, didn't break anything, thank goodness. Wasn't hurt at all in the car accident. So, like I said, very blessed. Um, it's just the little minute details of, getting back on the road. And then, like, not being able to, like, I have a rental car now, so thank goodness for that. But it's depending on other people is no fun. Thank you, Jazz. I appreciate you. Priest says, I'm so sorry I came on your live first time and some readers don't show cards. Oh, that's okay. And that's weird. So I asked, but later I realized I do. Because when I am looking at other readers, I like for them to show cards. So I try to do it for you guys. So you see what I'm looking at and how I'm determining, what I'm saying. Sometimes it's like I hear, my guides and spirit coming through to me, and it doesn't really have much to do with the cards, but I have to go off with what I'm hearing. Okay, so D Liberty 1776 says, is my grandpa saying anything to me? Shuffling for D Liberty 1776. Shuffling for D Liberty. Wants to know, is grandpa coming through? What messages does her grandpa have for her currently? Any messages from grandpa for D Liberty 1776? Thank you. Thank you. There might be some kind of divine masculine in your energy that is maybe coming back for a second chance. I'm not sure you can trust this energy, but be wary, be warned that you may be hearing from them. This person might come back in a vulnerable state towards you. They might say something along the lines like, my wife left me, or my girlfriend broke up with me, or I just lost my job. Like in that kind of vulnerable state. Like, can you help me out? This happened to me. Trying to manipulate you. So just make sure that have your guard up regarding that. Thank you, D Liberty. Okay. Curatuline and Raza 150 says, hi, we're going to call you Raza, if you don't mind. Okay, so new subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you and for you being here. When will I get to my partner? I'm so hurt. What is the guidance for my love life? Okay, so when will I get to my partner? Okay, Raza158 is asking about their partner. When are they going to get to their partner? When are they going to get to their partner, Spirit? What is the energy there between Raza? Thank you. I feel like this is something that you need to have patience with. All right. We do have the Sun card. So I know that you're so hurt, and the universe is seeing that. Your guides and guardians are seeing that. But you still have this radiance about you, and people are attracted to you. I do feel like there might be some people in your energy that you need to cut off. And I had said earlier in another person's reading that for you to create energy for a new partner to come in, or a partner to come in, then you have to cut off other energy so the new energy can come in. And you have to make room for this new energy of love so it can come back to you. So there might be somebody you need to cut ties with, somebody that you need to disconnect from to make room for this new energy. But have patience, it is coming. Thank you, Raza. You're welcome, Tracy. Thank you, Jazz, for praying for me. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. I really appreciate you. Okay, Raza says, when will I get to marry my partner? When? Okay. I do feel like something... We have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Death card in reverse. So something needs to end. There's a cycle that needs to end before Spirit's going to let that marriage happen. The focus is somewhere else here for your partner. Right now, there's no intention of being married. Okay, Jazz asks, is there something coming in my finances that I don't know about for my job? I don't think so. We had the Chariot in reverse, so I don't feel like there's anything new coming in. We also have the Hierophant in reverse, so I really don't think that there's any new, nothing financially coming in for you. You're welcome, Trinity. Manel Khan says, will Uzair contact Meenal today? I do see that there's definitely been thought about it. We have the Lovers, which means they haven't decided. They're trying to make a choice whether they want to or not. But I do feel like it's going to be a last minute decision. You might hear from them on the whim. They're going to reach out to you. This is about communication. So I do feel like they are going to reach out. Thank you, Menial. Thank you, Raza, for your well wishes. Okay, I already answered that. Okay, Firmino says, what, hey B, what can until the end of April? What can I expect until the end of April? Okay, what can Firmino expect from now until the end of April? What is in Firmino's energy? Changes are coming in, but these are planned changes coming in for you. Changes that you've been wanting to happen. Yep, something. Justice is going to be served. Something is coming in for you that's going to be very satisfying for you. Also, it's going to bring a lot of growth, prosperity, abundance to you. So these changes are going to be for the good. It might be hard to make changes. Of course, it always is, but this is going to be an amazing thing for you. So I love that. Springtime, change, abundance. What else could you want? Thank you, Firmino. Thank you, Raz. I appreciate you. Okay, PJJ51s says, we all know her as Prabha. Good to see you. Does Richard like Rashi? Does Richard like Rashi? Does Richard like Rashi? Does Richard like Rashi, Spirit? What's going on in that energy? Thank you. I feel like they think it's not going to work out. They don't want to put time and effort into it because they feel like it's not going to work out. I feel like that's an assumption there. Cyan says, what's the advice from my guides? Okay, guys, this is going to be the last question I'm taking. So I do appreciate you all. What's the advice from my guides for Cyan? Shuffling for Cyan. What's the advice from her guide right now? You are seeking healing. We have the Hermit. Your defenses are up. There's somebody coming in from your past that you do not want coming around. This is opening old wounds for you. So I feel like you are stepping into this energy of defense mode, like breaking out your coping skills. I am not getting a good feeling from this. It's like this person automatically puts you onto defensive, like that's your first response. I just heard breathe. I'm not liking this energy, so beware of that energy coming in for you. It's going to be somebody from the past, but this is somebody who does not make you feel good or does not make you feel safe in some way. Automatically triggers. So just be on the lookout for that. Thank you, Cyan. And thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. As I said earlier, I'm not going to be around on Monday. Maybe I'll go live on Sunday at some point to make up for it, or Tuesday. Oh, excuse me. Click on notification bell so that way you know when I'm going live. Hoping on Sunday or Tuesday. We'll see what I can do. Otherwise, I hope you have an amazing weekend. If you didn't see the overall energy for the reading, make sure that you check that out. It's like the first 25 minutes of this reading. So go back and check that out. It's pretty neat. All right, so I hope to see you next time. Please be safe, and we'll talk soon. Bye, everyone.